Hello Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I wanted to show you how I created this fabulous card with the hot air balloons all over the place, and it has that fabulous little window effect. As you can see, I have a little window sheet there with it shining in the light and everything. So it really gives a fabulous little 3D effect to the hot air balloons floating in the sky. The other fun thing is this fabulous stitched look with the rectangles there. So I'm going to show you how I created that little window as well as this amazing card. So I used Seaside Spray for this one. So I went ahead and I took a piece of Seaside Spray. I actually used my card base as 4 1/4 by 11, and then I folded it in half so it's like a tall easel card, and so it opens up. So I'm just going to take that piece, and I want to stamp just in the center of this because I don't want it to pop out on the edges of, out from underneath my little frame there. So one of the things you can do, I'll actually show you the frame first, I guess, so that you can use that as your guide. So I took a piece of Seaside Spray and I laid both of my stitched rectangle framelets on it, and then I took a little bit of Post-it note tape. So I used to be able to get this, and now I feel like I can't find it anywhere. So the other option that you could use is always to take regular Post-it note, or any sort of like little light tape. I have tried using painter's tape, and a lot of times it rips my cardstock. So just like a Post-it note or just something that's just a little light and sticky to be able to put over your images so that it'll hold its shape, so that I could do a whole bunch of these and know that my spacing was okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this out. The other awesome thing, of course it does kind of come apart after a couple times of running it through the Big Shot, but the other awesome thing is I have that fabulous Seaside Spray rectangle to use for another project. So now I have my frame, and I'm actually just going to place this frame just at like the bottom here so that I can use that as a guide to not go close to the edges there. So it's not actually like on my card. I'm just going to sort of hold it there as like a little placeholder. So I'm going to take the clouds from the Above the Clouds stamp set, which I will put a link down below for all the products that I use in this card so that you can purchase them yourself and make a very similar card if you wish. So I'm just going to kind of, zigzag around here. I'm actually going to bring in a little scrap piece so that I can do some masking, so I can have my clouds not be so exact all over the place. I kind of want them, in various places all over. So we're just going to add a couple more down here. That's probably enough clouds, since I'm going to add in some of the little mini hot air balloons in basic gray. So I'm just going to kind of fill in with those. Again, I think I'm going to pull my mask in. We'll do 2 balloons over here, and then we'll do 1 little balloon down here at the bottom. So there we have that fabulous background design. So I'm now going to take my frame here, and I'm just going to add some window sheet to the back of it. So I'm going to take a little bit of snail adhesive and put it on the edges and add my window sheet. Now, one of the times whenever I was making this, I actually got some adhesive on the window sheet. So I just had to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip, and I was able to clean off my little window sheet. So if that ever happens to you, then just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and that will take care of it. So now I'm going to add dimensionals, and if you know me at all, you know how much I love dimensionals, so I tend to use a lot of dimensionals. And I wanted my frame to be nice and secure on there, as well as having that that solid look. Like, I didn't want it dipping and going up and down in certain areas. The other thing is if you have too much adhesive showing where the window sheet did not cover up, then you don't have to worry about that, because your little Stampin' Dimensionals are going to keep your image nice and flat across, or you're going to cover up some of that. Okay, so now we have that complete, and I'm just going to place this on my card front now. So you can see that I don't have anything on the edges there because I use that fabulous little mask and use this as a guide. So now we have our skyline and everything, and so now I just need to add a little hot air balloon to the front of that. So let me bring in the Above the Clouds stamp set so you can see how fabulous this is. There's the two big balloons. You can also color those in, or you can just stamp it with the solid stamped background piece. And then the fabulous clouds. There's even the little balloons that I used, and then there's even the filled in pieces there too, as well as the banner, some birds. You could always add birds in to your background there too to make that fabulous. So here I just finished it off by coloring one of those large balloons. I did two different ones, and then I did the little baskets in basic gray, and then added those. Those are actually flat on top of the window sheet there. To finish it off, I just added a little bow here with some white baker's twine. And then on the inside, I have that fabulous little greeting on the inside and the little clouds and balloons, just to kind of pull it all together so it looks so complete and fabulous. You can always add some to an envelope too to really pull it all together. So super, super cute. Let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer this one, which I kind of thought was too loud when I first colored it, but then found it worked perfect for this project, or this one that's a little bit more subdued but still has those bright, fabulous colors? So this or that, you can let me know in the comments below, the more yellow one or the more rainbow one. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial showing the fabulous frames, the window sheet, the little tip on using alcohol to clean off the window sheet when you make a boo-boo, and using that fabulous Above the Clouds stamp set. Check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, for more pictures of these as well as the exact dimensions and everything. Of course, I'll leave links down below for the products I used. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, as I post every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll see you guys all next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.